Hey everybody, wanted to do a quick video here and just share my perspective on something. Now, I went back and forth on whether I was going to do this video or not. I didn't want people thinking that I was complaining or whining or anything like that. But then I really got to thinking about it and I was like, well, you know what? I know I'm not the only one. So I did want to share this perspective on what's been going on in our crazy world lately with this COVID-19 or coronavirus. And so, yeah. Now, first of all, I do want to say we are going to get through this. And you know why I know we're going to get through this? Because, wow, I am going to try not to cry during this at all. But seriously, the amount of people that have stepped up to help each other out has been insane. It brings back, I'm trying to think of the words here, but it makes me really have faith in humanity. There's so many that are out there sewing masks for, healthcare workers. There are those of you that are working in grocery stores and gas stations and delivering, takeout and so much other stuff that you guys have stepped it up. It's just crazy. It's crazy, but yet in a good way, on how, as a country, we have decided, for the most part, that we're gonna be there for each other. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video, because I think there's a part of the country that I don't want to say is being overlooked, but it's maybe not quite getting the attention, and even that's not probably the best word for it. But there, I've been seeing people, and I know like 99% of this is moms joking and stuff about, oh, they're going crazy with their kids home, or their husband's home all the time now, working from home, stuff like that. And yeah, it's funny, the stuff you guys are posting in the memes and stuff and everything, and I'm not upset with anybody in that by any means at all. But then there's a group of us that we're home by ourselves during this. We are locked up in our homes. Well, I wouldn't say locked up, but we're in Wisconsin, we have a stay-at-home order, or stay safer at home, or whatever they're calling it. And we're here by ourselves. We don't have another person living with us. And a lot of us can't go out because we do have underlying health issues. So that makes it really hard. So I know you guys, when you're saying stuff like this, you're teasing and everything, and that's fine. But kind of remember, there's a group of people that if they could take your husband just to somebody to talk to, in person, that would be like a blessing. Now, some of you ladies probably thinking, no, my husband's not a blessing. Okay, maybe one of your kids. I don't know, but I'm just saying. For me, I know that I already have to depend on my family for so much that I don't ask for help if I don't absolutely need it. If I think I can do it myself, and many times I shouldn't be, I will try. And so during this time, and I know so many of us that do have chronic health issues and that need help from family all the time as it is, or friends, now are not going to ask for any more help because we already feel guilty enough for asking as much as we do. And I know I feel that way. So please just remember, those of us that are shut in by ourselves. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't want to lose it on camera, so I kind of paused there for a second just so I could compose myself. But just remember, there's a lot of people that are at home by themselves. And the longer that we screw around with this, and I guess this is kind of my point as well, because some of you are not taking this seriously at all. I know a lot of you are, and I thank you so much for that. But those of you that do not take this seriously, you're the ones that are going to make this last longer for those of us that are sitting home by ourselves, and we cannot go out, because if we do, we could die. And that is sheer truth, the raw truth of it all. So, kind of get your head out of your butt and stay home if you can. Now, I realize some of you have to work and everything. That's fine. But, when you stop at the gas station to get gas then, you don't need to go in if you don't have to. Use your debit card. Okay, if you're going to have to use cash, fine. But I know my daughter works at a gas station, and there's people coming in at 2 a.m. to buy lottery tickets. What the heck do you need a lottery ticket at 2 a.m. for? You don't. So you're exposing her to whatever you might have picked up elsewhere, and you may have to work, which is understandable. If you have to work, I understand that. But now she can't come see me because she's exposed to all kinds of stuff because somebody decided they needed to come in and buy a lottery ticket. I mean, it's just stuff like this that just floors me. And I understand some of you will not agree with this. Some of you may hate on this. That's fine. Whatever. But I do know that the majority of us just want this to get its, run its course and not overstress our hospitals so that if somebody needs to go in for something else, they're not going to die because they're so overrun with COVID-19 cases. You guys, we need to work on this together. We have to flatten that curve, and we have to take care of everybody. So please remember those of us that are stuck at home with nobody to talk to or see or touch. I'm lucky I have pets that love me way too much. They will be up in my business more than I appreciate most days. But some people can't have that. Some people have such severe allergies, they can't do that. So take care of those that are struggling right now, that are hurting, and that are alone. There's a lot of us, more than you probably would think. Do what you can to reach out. Even if it's just messaging on Facebook or whatever social media you guys use. If it's a phone call, a text, whatever. If you can, drop by a note in the mailbox. I mean, for me, that's like the big thing of the day now is, oh, the mail went through. Let's go see what I got. It's because there's nothing else to hardly look forward to here. So you could do stuff like that. Drop off a bouquet of flowers at the door. We could spray it with some disinfectant. It's fine. But, I mean, there's lots of little things that can be done to help brighten the day of those people that are stuck home alone. So, and please, please stay home if you can, so we can end this quicker than what it's looking like. Because right now, I can tell you, if I'm going to have to be here alone by myself, without any interaction with another person, other than, on video or texting or whatever, for like 2 or 3 months, I'm going to lose it. You guys are going to see some videos that you aren't going to want to see because I'm going to lose it big time. And you might think that's kind of funny, and it may be, but it's not really. It's not. So please, please, please be considerate. And, you guys know all the information. But I just really wanted to share that little piece that sometimes people don't think about. I had watched, and it made me think about this because I watched a YouTube video. I've watched so much stuff, I'm just done. But I watched a YouTube, and the guy had made a comment. It said, well, I have some friends that live with me, thank God, during this, because I think I'd go crazy if I lived by myself. And I was like, yeah, dude, you would have, because I can attest to that. So just stay strong, everybody. Help each other out. And I know you guys already are. You're amazing. It's crazy in a good way how much our country has stepped up. The people, I'm going to say, maybe not as much as the government, but the people, that we've got each other's backs. We have to, because if we don't, we're not going to make it through this without having catastrophic losses. So, I love you guys. Stay strong, stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll do another video next week, something funner. Okay? Bye.